Hi everybody, today I wanted to bring you a video with wellness tips for dancers. A lot of you ask me this all the time, how you can be your best self as a dancer, so I'm going to give you some of my tips today. And I want to thank Green Chef for sponsoring this video. You guys are so generous, and that actually brings me to the first tip. Using a service like Green Chef will make your life so much easier. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable with plans to fit every kind of lifestyle. Meal plans include paleo, plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, family, keto, balanced lifestyle. Basically, you have a huge variety of plans to choose from, and this makes your life so easy because the meals are easy to make, they are healthy, and they are delivered right to your door. All you have to do is prepare them yourself. And as a dancer with a busy schedule, trust me, this is a lifesaver. Trying to go to the grocery store and figuring out what to get and making a balanced meal can often be difficult when you are dancing literally 8 hours a day. So Green Chef makes my life so much easier. Green Chef lets you choose from a wide array of easy-to-follow lifestyles with select organic ingredients. Recipes are quick and easy with step-by-step instructions, which is perfect for somebody like me who really doesn't know how to cook that well. They also give you chef tips and photos to guide you along. Ingredients come pre-measured, perfectly portioned, and mostly prepped already for you. Again, making life easy when you're tired and you come home from a rehearsal day and you're like, I don't want to cook anything. It's basically done for you. Green Chef contains a variety of organic ingredients, and that's so important, especially as a dancer. And again, you can customize this plan to suit your own needs. So I have an offer for you guys to get $80 off and free shipping on your first order. Just go to greenchef.us/KathrynMorgan80 right there. And I have it in the box below for you guys, and just click get started and you'll get that special offer. I highly recommend Green Chef. Again, the ingredients are so high quality. For somebody who is so busy, who needs to take care of their body and fuel their body, dancers, it's so important. I cannot tell you, your body is your instrument. Green Chef can really help you do that. So that is my first tip. Make your life easier. Okay, so tip number 2 is also kind of self-explanatory, but make sure you're drinking enough water. I know dancers, especially myself, sometimes don't always like to drink so much water because you feel heavy and you have that water belly that you feel sloshing around. So the best tip actually for athletes is to drink small sips frequently. So that way you're constantly hydrating yourself, yet you're not like gulping a ton of water down and you feel really heavy and gross. Just make sure you are getting enough water, guys. If your muscles are not hydrated, if you are not hydrated, you will cramp. You will not be able to get through your rehearsal or your class. I know some of you are students and might not be able to bring a water bottle in class. So if the teacher gives a water break, really make sure you go get some, take advantage of that water break. For me, if it was my students, I would let them bring water in. So hopefully you guys can bring a water bottle into class and just small sips in between combinations, you know, whenever you can, to really keep those muscles hydrated. I actually realized that I drink more water teaching than dancing. So that's something I've been working on. Okay, tip number 3 is to make sure you take care of your body after class and rehearsal as well as before. A lot of us stretch beforehand, we roll out beforehand, la-da-da. You get there an hour ahead of time and have your, you know, your routine. But don't just end class and leave. That's actually not good for your body at all. You want to make sure you roll out if you have, you know, a particularly calfy ballet or a calfy class, if there's a lot of jumps, meaning your calf muscles. Make sure you stretch your calves after class. Roll your calves out after class. Roll those IT bands out. Really take care of your body after class as well as before. I've said in previous videos, you don't want to do a ton of crazy stretching before class because you could tear something because you're not warm. So after class and rehearsal is the time to do all your crazy whacked out stretching. So don't just like do your crazy routine beforehand and then forget about it when you're done. Especially as you get older, those of us who are a little older and we're dancing, the after class, the after rehearsal, the after performance is so important rather than just kind of leaving and forgetting about it. So make sure you take care of your body after class as well as before. Tip number 4, Epsom Salt bath. I swear by these. Epsom salts have minerals in them, I believe it's magnesium, that really help pull out the lactic acid in your muscles. It helps the muscles relax. It helps kind of get all the gunk out of them. So if you have a really hard day, Epsom salt bath at the end of the day, highly recommended. However, with Epsom salts, don't do it before a performance. Like if you have a performance the next day, fine, but don't do an Epsom salt bath like 2 hours before your show because your muscles will feel a little kind of loosey-goosey. So do it the day before or right after a really hard day. I like to do it right before I go to bed because it also kind of just helps relax you. If you want to put some lavender in there, some other kind of scenty stuff, you guys have your favorites, I'm sure. But Epsom salt baths, I swear by them. I could not get through life without them. So really take the time to do that, and I think you will feel a lot better. Tip number 5 goes along with this. Some of you younger dancers might not have access to this, but if you are older or if you have a gym membership or something, if you can, go to the sauna and the steam room somewhere, whether it's at a spa, whether it's at the gym, or sometimes if you're in a big city, they have like, Russian or Turkish baths or something. It's worth going to, especially if you're in the 30 plus club. My gym that I go to here has a steam room and I use it all the time and I swear by it. I think my skin has gotten better. It's a really good way. Again, it's also helping to get that stuff out of your muscles. Take the time to take care of yourself, dancers. As I said, your body is your instrument. Don't think of it as you're being selfish. You're essentially investing in yourself. You're investing in your future. You're investing in your own instrument. So don't be ashamed to say, I got to go take an Epsom salt bath. I got to take care of myself. All the professionals do that. That is what we do. When you're young, you might be able to get away with, after a performance, going out and having fun, but most of us who have figured it out go home and take care of ourselves so we can do it again the next day. So don't be afraid to really take care of yourself. So tip number 6, don't just take care of your physical well-being. Take care of this. This actually might be more important than your physical self. Your mental health as a dancer is so, so important. I know that's a lot easier said than done. Trust me, I know. Whatever you need to do to help yourself mentally, whether it's meditation, whether it's journaling, whether it's, kind of shutting things off and doing something else for a while. If this is not right, your physical being is never going to work. For me, I realize when I get stressed, when I'm in a bad place mentally, my illness flares up. So my hair starts falling out, I start like puffing up again, no matter what I'm eating, I start to gain weight. And it's all because of this. It's not what I'm doing, it's not the exercise, it's not the diet, it's all up here. Your stress level affects so much, and I don't think it's often talked about enough. And as dancers, whether you are young and a student or you are much older, the gauntlet of age ranges. We all struggle with this. Looking at ourselves in the mirror on a daily basis, analyzing all of our flaws, analyzing every curve of our body, it can really take its toll mentally. And this is something I want to talk about more in future videos, I think, is the mental side of ballet. I don't think it's talked about enough. I think for a long, long time, dancers just sort of, it didn't matter. It was like, look good in the costume, look good doing the ballet, and no one else cares. But the mental side of being a dancer is so important because it truly affects everything. It affects your performance. It affects your mood. If you go on stage, no matter how prepared you are, if you are not here mentally, if you are doubting your abilities, if you are doubting yourself or your appearance, you're not going to have a good show, no matter how technically amazing you are. Take care of your mental health, no matter what that means to you. As I said, meditation, journaling, watching a show on Netflix just to turn your brain off. Whatever you need to do, don't forget about this. It's not just about the physicality. So the last tip is kind of something I already touched on, but don't be afraid to invest in yourself. As I said before, you are your own instrument. As a dancer, this is the moneymaker. So, if you have to one night not go out with friends because you have to take care of yourself, that's okay. You know what I mean? You are your own instrument. And something I talked about recently also is that you know your own body better than anybody else. Be an advocate for yourself. You know what your body needs. You know what you're feeling, this and that. Stand up for yourself with your PT and your doctor and whoever it is. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and invest the time because it is so important. Because again, if this is not right, this won't be right. So really take the time to take care of yourself. Sure, there are many, many things I did not touch on today, but whatever taking care of yourself means to you, know that it's valid. You know, it's not a selfish thing to take care of your body and to take care of your mind, whatever you need to do. Sometimes we have to step back and go, no, I need to put myself first, because if you don't take care of yourself first, you can't be the dancer or the person or the mother or the friend or the sister or the brother or the dad of, you know, whatever, whoever you are in your life. You can't be that person to its fullest, to your fullest, if you don't take care of yourself first. So make sure you invest in yourself, and it is absolutely worth it. So one more time, that code for $80 and free shipping off your first order of Green Chef right here, greenchef.us/KathrynMorgan80, and just click the link and click get started, and it will do all of it for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have wellness tips of your own, please leave them in the box below. You guys always love to comment different suggestions and help each other out, which I love. So leave your comments in the box below. If you missed the video of the I'm Old Fashioned rehearsal footage that went live on Facebook, I have it right down there. You can click it to watch. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.